And this morning, there's a lot of fallout from a ruling on an abortion case in Arizona.
So the state Supreme Court ruled that a law from 1864 that criminalizes nearly all abortions can be enforced. Robert Moses taking a closer look this morning. What's going on?
Rosanna and Kurt, while the ruling applies only to Arizona, it could well have national implications. Think about it. In a tight presidential election, as this one is shaping up to be, any one issue could galvanize enough voters to swing the race, and abortion could well be that issue.
It is a dark day in Arizona.
Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs decried the Arizona Supreme Court's 4-2 ruling. The justices, all Republican appointees, said an 1864 law banning nearly all abortions is now enforceable because of the overturning of Roe v. Wade. Physicians are now on notice that all abortions, except those necessary to save a woman's life, are illegal, the court ruled. The justices put their ruling on hold for 14 days to allow for a lower court to hear more arguments about the constitutionality of the 1864 law. Planned Parenthood Arizona, the plaintiff, had argued that other measures, including a 2022 state law banning abortion after the 15th week of pregnancy, made the 1864 law moot. But the Arizona Supreme Court didn't buy that argument. Reaction from the White House was strong. Millions of Arizonans will soon live under an even more extreme and dangerous abortion ban, which fails to protect women even when their health is at risk or in tragic cases of rape or incest. President Joe Biden said in a statement, "This ruling is a result of the extreme agenda of Republican elected officials who are committed to ripping away women's freedom." The Alliance Defending Freedom, a conservative group, celebrated the ruling and said it will protect the lives of countless innocent unborn children. But Arizona's Attorney General, a Democrat, promised not to prosecute doctors for performing abortions, though individual district attorneys could decide to prosecute. The ruling could galvanize voters to head to the polls this fall.
To the people across Arizona who are concerned about the future of abortion rights in our state, who are worried about their bodily autonomy, who don't want to see the freedom of their wives, sisters, and daughters restricted, you can make your concerns known at the ballot box, and I encourage you to do so.
And even some Republicans are outraged at yesterday's decision. Case in point, Congresswoman Nancy Mace, a Republican from South Carolina, called it an asinine ruling, which seems to be an acknowledgement that this could be politically toxic for Republicans all across the country. Kurt and Rosanna, back to you.
All right, thank you so much.